Your Santa Claus will bring me a present to make my leg all right again. Oh, I'll really be able to help then, won't I, Mr. Jones?
Yes, Dodie, you certainly will.
Do you really think so, Mr. Jones?
Well, now, I told you once, didn't I? Now, don't bother me. Can't you see I'm busy with this tree? Now, let's see.
It's all finished, Mr. Jones. There's nothing else to do.
No, it isn't finished. There's something missing. I've never had much experience with Christmas trees, but I feel it. There is something missing.
What, Mr. Jones?
Well, I don't quite know. Or do I? Yes, sir, that's it. By heaven, that's it. Come on, David, you and I have got things to do.
Gee, what a big store. Is this where we're going, Mr. Jones?
Yes?
Boy, sure is a tall building, too. B-L-W-I-L Wilkins and Co. What does B.L. Wilkins and Co. mean, Mr. Jones?
It means Wilkins and Company. Come on, we'll go inside.
Hey, there's nobody here, Mr. Jones. The store is all closed.
Well, that's all right. We'll go in anyway.
Gee, you got a key. How come you got a key?
Well, I work here.
Oh, gosh, it sure must be fun to work in a big store like this, huh?
Fun? No, I'm afraid not, boy. No, there's never been any fun here. Come along, David. We'll go upstairs. Well, I think this is the floor. Let's switch on the lights.
Gosh! Gee, look at toys. It's all new toys.
Well, now, these are what we forgot to put under the tree. Now, you pick out the toys you want and some you think your friends would like, and we'll take them with us.
You mean we can have anything we want?
Why, certainly it's Christmas, isn't it? Now, go along with you.
Oh, gee, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, you heard me. Now, scat, before I change my mind.
Yes, sir.
Wilkins.
Oh, it's you again.
What's gotten into you? Don't you know these toys cost money?
Well, so it's my money. I can spend it the way I wish, can't I? Matter of fact, this is the first time I'm really enjoying myself.
Enjoying yourself? Making a fool of yourself? That's what you mean?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Well, you just go ahead. Keep this up and see what it gets you. Remember, you've been on my side all your life. You can't shake me. And I'll be waiting for you at midnight.
Mr. Jones, where are you?
Yeah, what is it, David?
Can I take this train and the pop gun?
Well, yes, of course. Take anything you want, lad, but we'd better hurry and get it all together. It's getting late, and we have another stop to make on our way home.
Another stop? Oh, what for, Mr. Jones?
To see a man.
What man?
A man that might turn out to be Santa Claus.
Dodie, this is Dr. Taylor. He wants to ask you a few questions, dear.
All right. What does he want to know?
Well, first we'll sit you right down here. Now, Dodie, we're going to try to fix it so you don't have to wear this brace anymore. But you've got to help us.
Sure.
We're going to take the brace off, and it may hurt a little, but you never cry, do you?
No, I don't think so.
That's a good girl. Now, hold still.
Oh.
Easy now. I want you to try to bend your leg. Go ahead. Well, try anyway.
I can't.
Yes. Well, that's all there is to it. We'll just slip this brace back on.
I'm never gonna get well, am I?
Why, of course you are, Dodie, of course. You just sit here now. Miss Wright, may we go in here?
Of course, Doctor.
Mr. Jones.
Yes, Doctor. Well, what's wrong with the child?
Obviously, osteoma myelitis. It's a bone disease.
Well, can it be cured?
In this case, I'd say so. It'll require an operation, however, to remove the infected section of bone.
Can you perform the operation?
Yes.
And when will she be able to walk correctly again?
With the proper care, 8 months, a year.
By next Christmas, then?
Undoubtedly.
Well, then here's a check. Miss Wright, I want you to witness this signature. I'm signing the check B.L. Wilkins. It'll clear the bank, though. Take this and see that Dodie gets everything she needs.
Oh, Mr. Jones, I don't know what to say.
Well, now, don't say anything except Merry Christmas to Dodie.
From?
Well, Santa Claus, of course.
Mr. Jones,
Yes, David?
we all heard about what Santa Claus said to Dodie. It sure is swell, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
But you know something, Mr. Jones?
Yeah, what, David?
I didn't tell anybody, but I kind of got a feeling that you had something to do with it.
Oh, nonsense. Now, that's silly. I've done nothing.
Well, yes, you have.
No, I...
You fixed it so we could have a real Christmas.
Well,
You're an awful nice man, Mr. Jones. You'll go to heaven when you die, Mr. Jones.
I wouldn't be too sure about that, Land.
Well, of course you will. You just wait and see. Oh, but come on now, Mr. Jones. It's almost 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock?
Yeah, we'll have to be in bed real soon.
Almost 12. Why, it's 5 minutes until...
We better hurry.
Yes. Well, you go along, David. I'll join you in a minute.
All right, but hurry up, Mr. Jones.
Yes.
huh?
Right away.
Who are you kidding, Wilkins? You're not going anyplace. Except with me.
Right on time, aren't you?
Better than that. A few minutes early. Well, are you ready to go?
Yes, I suppose so.
Well, come on. Oh, and here, have a cigar. It's going to be a long trip.
No, I don't want a cigar. I just
Mr.
want
Jones,
to...
Mr. Jones.
It's that little urchin again. Get rid of him quickly.
Yes, David?
Mr. Jones, we've been thinking. We don't know how to thank you for everything. Well, we sing in the choir at church, and so we thought we'd sing you a Christmas carol. Would you like that, Mr. Jones?
Like it. Yes, David, for the first time in my life, I believe I would.
Well, come on then, everybody. Play for us, Miss Wright.
You can't stay for this, Wilkins. It's time for us to leave.
Now, wait
come
a
along
minute.
Now.
I don't...
Come along, come along.
Oh, all right.
Hello?
Huh? Well, hello. Bill, where did you come from?
Oh, nowhere in particular.
But where's the fellow I'm supposed to go with?
He's gone.
Gone? Yeah, but I thought...
He couldn't stay because
Yes?
of that. Listen.
Oh, I see. Yes, I believe I do.
Fine. Well, I suppose we'd better be getting along.
Had we?
Mm-hmm. You're thinking of something?
Well, I do wish I could have said goodbye to the boy.
Oh, that. Well, I wouldn't worry. You see, you'll be coming back every Christmas.
I will?
Of course. I thought you knew. Well, shall we go?
Yes. Yes, we'll go.
Oh, and here. Would you care for a cigar?
Well, but I thought I wasn't supposed to have those.
Well, Merry Christmas, Mr. Jones.
Thank you. Thank you.
The curtain rings down on the final happy scene of Santa Claus Jones starring Charlie Ruggles. In a moment or two, I'll return to the scene with the old bearded gentleman with the cherry red nose and a tummy like a bowl full of jelly, masquerading as Charlie Ruggles. But first, your announcer has a word or two of cheer to impart. Well, Charlie, it seems that everything finally turned out all right with our Mr. Jones.
Yeah, didn't it?
Although I'll admit for a time, I didn't think he'd be able to shake that gentleman who came to call for him.
Well, in the first place, CP, that gentleman was no gentleman.
And in the second place, you're really playing with fire when you start fooling around with a fellow who comes from...
I know what you mean, Charlie.
Yeah, oh, you do. Oh, you do.
But enough of that unworthy soul. What do you say we get onto a more pleasant subject?
Well, such as?
Well, you know, we could talk about a fella named Charlie Ruggles.
Ruggles? Ruggles? You know, that name has a familiar ring to it.
He's a comedian in pictures, remember?
Oh, you mean that funny-looking, absent-minded little guy with a mustache? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't stand him. Yeah, I like Bob Hope myself. Now, there's a fella that's really got... Ruggles. Yeah, what am I saying? Well, that's me.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, that was silly of me, wasn't it, huh?
Charlie, we were talking about Bob Hope.
Hope? Oh, yes. Oh, Hope, yeah.
Yes.
Well, I suppose he's all right if you like that style of comedy. As for me, I prefer someone more like, well, we were just talking about,
Yes?
Yeah, no, you don't. No, you don't, CP. You'll never trick me into it.
Seriously, Charlie, it's really been swell having you here with us tonight. You gave a performance we won't soon forget.
Well, thanks kindly, CP. I enjoyed every minute of it. And I'll be looking forward to doing another show for you and your very fine sponsor.
Make it soon, Charlie, and even sooner than soon. And to you, a very Merry Christmas. Those sentiments reach out to all of you within the sound of my voice. And if telepathy is in order, even to the beyond the beyond. May this December the 25th bring you joy unlimited, happiness incorporated, and a consolidated company of good health, wealth, and peace of mind. This is C.P. McGregor saying, Merry, Merry Christmas, and the happiest of all New Years. Thanks for listening, and cheerio from Santa Claus Lane in Hollywood.